great. First is thank you, everyone. Are you all excited for the pitch challenge? Say yes, no. Okay, so I'm going to do is bring all the judges onto the stage, and I'll do a quick introduction of these judges, but I will ask each one of you is to do mic off. So I'll start with Gina. Tell us what you do and what gets you excited about listening to new ideas.
Well, first of all, hello, everyone. I'm Gina Jorgensen, and I am so happy to be here. Thank you for having me. What do I do? Let's see. I was at Microsoft for about 2 decades, and I most recently made a career change where I'm now at Google. So I went from an engineering role at Microsoft into a marketing role at Google Cloud, where I'm responsible for driving adoption of the overall Google Cloud in a number of different ways. What excites me about this group? I could go on forever, but I'm going to give you my top 2. My top 2 reasons why I'm excited about this opportunity in this group is I'm a firm believer that great ideas come from every place. It doesn't matter what, if they're the most, urban city or the most rural town in any country, great ideas are found everywhere. So that's number 1. Number 2, I'm a big believer in making sure all voices are heard. And this forum allows voices to be heard that may or may not be typically heard in everyday VC pitches. So I am excited because I think Chaitra and the team really do an amazing job about letting us hear great voices, great innovation, and a lot of excitement about what's going on in the market from the folks that you guys are going to see in a few minutes.
Thank you, Gina. We are so excited to have you as a judge. Back again. And Jillian, you're next. Tell us more about you and what gets you excited when you hear about great ideas.
Thank you. Hello, my name is Jillian Music, and I invest in women-led, diverse teams around the world who are building technologies to enable us all to live and work better together. So I previously co-founded Moz, now the world's largest provider of digital marketing software focused on SEO tools. And in 2018, right here at the very first Women in Cloud Summit, I announced the intention to form the Sibylla Masters Fund. It's a $100 million gender lens investment fund to balance that highly unequal and inequitable asset allocation of venture capital between men and women. To wit, male founders, as you heard yesterday, receive 98% of all venture capital. And 2.5 years later, that fund was launched. So today, I serve as managing director at the Masters Fund, where I'm raising capital in a pandemic, just as many of you are doing today, and seeking high potential technology startups. I speak incessantly on the subject of capitalization stack. You don't use one kind of technology, you use an IT stack. So similarly, consider the ways to capitalize your company. You can ping me at Jillian@masters.vc, and that's Jillian with a G, and I'll point you in the right direction so you can learn more.
Thank you, Jillian, for being here. So next is Tiffany Tai. Welcome to the Women in Cloud community. You're the first time coming, and Canva was, is led by a woman executive, a billion-dollar company. So tell us more about you and what gets you excited listening to new ideas.
Thanks, Chai. Hi, everybody. I'm Tiffany Tai, the Global GM of the Enterprise Education and Partnerships businesses at Canva, which is a visual communication platform of over 40 million active users with a mission to empower anybody to design. So prior to Canva, I was lucky to also build businesses to scale at Envision, Cloudflare, and Dropbox. And I'm absolutely pumped to be a part of today's Cloud Innovator Pitch Challenge. It's really exciting for me, at least.
Go ahead.
All right, I was just going to say it's really exciting for me to hear from up and coming entrepreneurs and to see what new solutions may transform the world that we live and operate in. It's really important also, similar to the other judges here, to support others who are passionate about identifying opportunities, building startups, and also getting the chance to recognize incredible women and their businesses. So thank you for having me. I salute everybody. Start the morning off down here in Sydney.
Perfect. Thanks, Tiffany. Let Melissa know is we have used Canva for all the creatives for Women in Cloud during the summit. So thank you for Canva's partnership. We really appreciate it.
Awesome. Please send me feedback about it too as well. I would love to hear.
Will do. Michael, you go next. Tell us more about you, and you're also one of the board of advisor. What gets you excited talking about new ideas?
It's talking about these entrepreneurs who are seeing through these ideas, who are going to change our world, right? That's really what this is about. I've been fortunate to have been part of early stage companies that have been acquired, gone on through IPO, but we've all come through accelerator programs. We helped launch one here in Austin 18 years ago called Capital Factory that's now, I think, produced a little over 4,000 startups that have graduated through that program. Was fortunate to launch a similar accelerator program at Ingram Micro the last few years before that. And it's really cool to have some old friends and colleagues on the panel too. Gina didn't do herself a service previously in her spiel, but she previously ran in the Global Startups program for Microsoft, which is still to this day one of the largest global accelerator programs. So the amount of pitches and depth that she's been through in these conversations is dramatic. So it's awesome to see her on this panel. Tiffany represents probably one of the biggest unicorn success stories out there right now, being led by a woman entrepreneur and her partner. And the success and the ability for them to continue to pioneer, especially through this pandemic, has been really unique. And so, combined being a part of this panel and helping these entrepreneurs really solve for what they're trying to solve for and overcome those barriers is what I'm most excited about. And seeing some of these old friends and colleagues. Tiffany and I worked at Dropbox for a little bit together, even though I was here in Austin and she was on the other side of the world in San Francisco. But we're the new Silicon Valley here in Austin, and we've got some great success stories, and everyone seems to be coming here. And we're looking forward to hearing these awesome pitches today and helping these women and entrepreneurs really progress their businesses.
Perfect, Michael. I totally agree. And without Gina, Women in Cloud wouldn't have existed. So she was the reason behind making that possible from the Microsoft side. I'm hoping the Google side will come in too very shortly. So the last and the most recent member into the Women in Cloud is Nina Sui. So thank you, Nina. When we reached out to your organization, you said, yes, we will support the Pitch Challenge. So we would love to know more about you and what gets you excited about new ideas.
Well, thank you so much, Chaitra, and this whole community for welcoming me. It's such an honor to serve on this panel. I am Nina Sweet, based in Northern California, and I work for Microsoft in the U.S. Azure developer marketing business. So what that means is on a daily basis, we engage with developers, we skill them, and really empower them to build and invent with purpose on the Azure platform. What I'm most excited about this experience is just seeing the excitement and the energy that generates from all around, whether it's the finalists who gets a chance to have that spotlight and tell their story and tell their business, whether it's the attendees that feel inspired that maybe they can bring their business and opportunity to the next level. And then it's just such an honor to serve on the judging panel to hear all of these stories. So thank you very much for having me.
Perfect. So we have the best of the best judges here. So now we'll talk about the entrepreneurs. So if you can stay here. What we have done is we have given you is a place for you to judge. So you have the form handy. Perfect. Okay, so that's good. So we have six entrepreneurs who are going to pitch, and they're going to pitch about enterprise-ready solution. What are those solutions? And there is a specific rubric that we are going to go through. So Blake, if you can get the slide so we can talk through it. I don't remember everything on top of my mind. Okay, so we have a few, let's talk through that. So we have 6 entrepreneurs who are going to take the stage today. We'll have Keon, we have Jan, we have Martha, Merit, Elena, and Varsha. We are still not able to find Varsha, so if you are there, please let Blake connect with Blake through the chat so we can cue you into the session. So the way it's going to work today is everyone is competing for a $10,000 of prize money. This is the Global Pitch Challenge. So we had 3 pitch challenges over in 2020, and it was all virtual. So we picked the best of the best, which are the top 2 from each of the challenge, and they are presenting today for winning the Global Pitch Challenge. Going to the next slide, Blake. Blake, to the next slide. No, it's not the slide.
Yeah,
Okay, so I think you're looking at a wrong slide, but I will give you the right slides. Okay, so let's talk through that one. We have a hiccup here. So the scoring rubric that you're going to have today is the solution uniquely solves a customer need and a business problem. Second, the solution is to be original, innovative in approach, and has to solve the enterprise market needs. And there is a market opportunity and revenue stream potential. So this particular pitch is a little bit different because they are not looking from a VC perspective. You're looking from a fit perspective in the enterprise market. All the judges very clear? Okay, so what I would like all the judges to do is switch off your mic and your camera. And what we will do is bring the entrepreneurs here. So they will have 5 minutes to pitch, no PowerPoint. This is going to be fun, true pitch competition.